Yeah, it's Chef Salty Balls. You know, come have a taste, ladies. But yeah, Salty Balls. He is was the LFA, I believe, light heavyweight champion or heavyweight champion. I forget. It was light heavyweight champion. Um, but basically, yeah, he was doing really well with the striking and the wrestling. He had a pretty he had a pretty complete game. Whereas it seems like DR has mostly striking and kickboxing, and then in terms of the wrestling, it's not his best weapon, and often it's being used against him. Of all people, Henson Ribeiro got him down and sunk in that Kimura. Really not good, and he got dropped in the first round. Like, he was looking great in his Contender Series debut, and then he just got absolutely. If you look at fraud check in the visual dictionary, you see an image of DR getting exposed by Brenton Ribeiro. So not really good. Also, he tends to do the slaps himself and blinks all the time and touches his head. And I mean, that's going to get you caught at some point if you're not paying attention. You know, it's not like Dustin Poirier where you just lift up your shorts and the opponent doesn't notice. They see you going for it. So perfect timing. I just think DR with that tick is not going to succeed at all. Uran Salty Baldiev did get beaten up by Martin Budai, but you know, Martin Budai, he's over in Octagon. He's doing very well right now. Pretty much undefeated, or at least, you know, had only one loss in the UFC when he was cut all of a sudden after he beat Uran. Meanwhile, Uran's still here, so you give me the math for that. Yeah, Uran, he at least put up a fight and went 3 rounds against Martin Budai. So I think he's going to be a bit tougher here than DR. Nurzagay, I think he's going to have the wrestling in spades. I don't know. I just think Uran's going to... I don't know if he's going to beat DR to the punch, but he is going to get him down and stub him pretty easily. I think so. Like the stream. Thank you, Vinny. Hello, Vinny the Guinea. DR has very skippable titty. Kyle Duck Soup. Kyle Duckus. The Duckus. Kyle Dawkins. Do you hear me? Michel Pereira, he's a Brazilian with 1 round of gas, and then after that round of gas, it just goes right down to empty, guys. And his cardio fails him. He dies, before our very eyes. It's actually sort of impressive. He survived 15 rounds against Abbas Magomedov, but yeah, he didn't look really good in that fight at all. Like sort of a quitter. It looked like old Michel Pereira was gone. Wasting Wilson, yes. And Michel Pereira was definitely wasting before our very eyes against Anthony Hernandez and Abbas Magomedov. But Kyle Dawkins is taking this on really short notice. He's, I don't know, man. He's very chinny. Took on some all right competition on the regional, special. I don't think he's improved that much since the UFC. I think against an actual UFC talent, this Kyle Dawkins is going to buckle again. He's just going to look like he did when the company cut him. He's just getting pinned by everybody left and right. Whereas Michel Pereira, he's on the verge of getting cut here. He needs a win. And it feels like this is the one opponent that he can really sink his teeth into, no diddy. I think he's got the skills to pay the bills. He's got the power. And I think he finished Dawkins second there, guys, honestly. I think the old Michel Pereira is going to return before our very eyes. 20, 30-second knockout, just right from the bell. And it's going to be sad, man. Kyle Dawkins scratched his clawed to make his way back to the UFC. But it's just not going to be enough, dude. The old Kyle Dawkins is going to come back. Michel Pereira with a very, very quick knockout. Kyle Dawkins, Kyle Dawkins, can you do something for me? Can you go back to the Indies for me? Kyle Dawkins, can you do something for me? Can you get knocked out in round 1 for me? Shell by Israel Bribe. Yes. The power of Israel. The IDF by his side. He will starve and then destroy Kyle Dawkins. Dawkins by righteous retribution for rocking the Israel flag. Yeah, of course. Thoughts on Lesnar versus Okada? That match happen, or are we dream booking this? Because I'm confused. All right. So for this one, I will be picking Michel Pereira. Yeah.
Brutality.
There you go. I kind of have a slight sense that they want a certain guy to win here, just a bit. I don't follow you, Master of Science. I don't know what you're talking about. Just a slight feeling, just an instinct. I'm going with your gut here. Just the just an idea, it's a theory.
Choose your destiny. Flawless victory.
The Vegas is out. Did you know that the developers initially wanted to name Jax so. I went through first couple fights, and I had Uran Salty Baldiev by round 2 knockout over DR. I have Sung Young Yu by decision over Wang Zhao. I picked, oh god, who did I pick? I picked Yiza against Weston Wilson by round 1 sub, and now I have Michelle Pereira by round 1 knockout. Nope, there's pretty much no way they could ever have possibly wrestled me. That's what I'm saying. Lesnar's horrible NJPW run took place from 07 to 05 to 07. God didn't come close to that level of notability or bookability until 2012. Yeah. Although he was destroying jobbers. Lesnar versus Tanahashi, however, planned to take place. Damn, what a shame. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Brock at that stage, I don't know if he would have had a good match with anybody. So. And now I gotta add the rest of the slides, so 1 second, troopers and grinders. Sonya, Liu Kang, Scorpion, Captain Harambe. I think Lesnar versus Tanahashi is a much better stylistic matchup than Lesnar versus Okada. Tanahashi is a much better Markel Medeiros goes to a split decision with him, and Markel's honestly shit, but Hubbard still somehow loses. Meanwhile, Rong Zhu took on Cody Steele, who was up-and-coming prospect who actually looked really good, and beat the crap out of Steele over 3 rounds. For that, I think he was looking good against Chris Padilla before he got that super leg elbow to the eye, and then decided to golf ball and lost him that fight. Beat a 7-0 guy on road to UFC, 9-2 guy. Other than a fluke elbow super leg, he's looked really good against most of his competition. The fact that he beat Cody Steele tells me that he's gonna beat the crap out of Austin Hubbard, because I think Cody Steele is better than Austin Hubbard. Pretty simple. I think this is going to go to a decision. Both of these two fighters contests to go. But I'm going to go with Rong Zhu by decision. Hubbard's just there. He shoots takedowns. Usually they're pretty ineffective. And Rong Zhu, he might get a finish, honestly, here against Austin Hubbard. I think he's that much better than him. But at the same time, neither guy has really shown much ability as of late. And, I don't know. Austin Hubbard never impressed me. Not really good at any one thing, whereas Rong Zhu at least is a solid striker and grapple as well, and has found a way to outmaneuver and outmuscle as well as outstrike most of his competition. Yo Hank would still had a better chin. Darren or Emmett. I'd say Emmett, since he took a shit ton of punishment, man. Took them a while. Whereas Darren, he was only chinned by Masvidal, and everybody else he had close contact with. Even Dricus couldn't knock him out. So, I mean, Darren did get knocked out, though. That is true. Darren has been involved with it in boxing promotion, so definitely Emmett. They had to They had to do a lot to finish Emmett. So yeah, definitely say Emmett. Right. So yeah, Rong Zhu, I think he's just gonna outstrike Hubbard, make it in the range, be the better technician for the most part. Emmett literally lost his chin though, like it literally fell off his face. Yeah, that's after quite a bit of punishment. I cannot joke about Emmett Till. Ouch, my stomach hurts from that. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's pure evil. And the fact that it's jokes about it is honestly sort of gross. Emmett isn't around to hear it. Oh boy. Anyway, we have Loner Kavanaugh. This is the man who makes fun of Northwestern being humble. We have Loner Kavanaugh against CJ. Me, Big Smoke, Charles Johnson. Chill. CJ. Oh my God! All you have to do is project the damn prospect, CJ. That Charles Johnson's going to do that. Me, Charles Johnson. Loner Kavanaugh is he's a quick striker from flyweight. He darts in and out, lets his hands go often. Flashy and speedy. Speedy Gonzalez. What are they? But unfortunately, since the Long Lay fight, he really hasn't put anybody out. Been sort of unimpressive against Felipe Dos Santos. It was a very close decision with him. Jose Acoa, he has to take down. um, in order to get the win there. He's getting out struck on the feet. He's looked bad on the feet ever since. Like, worked out for him in Cage Warriors. Worked out for him on Contender Series. Now it seems like Loner's luck is starting to run out a little bit. So, um, Emmett Till is the kind of story that Garmin would love. Yeah, it's true. Oh, God.
I've been a money. Master got me working. Master gonna set me free. Yeah, Starvin' Marvin, it's a man, gingerbread man. Starvin' Marvin.
Starvin' Marvin versus Emmett Till. Who wins? Starvin' Marvin made it to the 90s. Anyway, Loner Kavanaugh is relying on his speed, and then when all else fails, to shoot some takedowns. I don't think that's going to work that much here against Charles Johnson, honestly. Charles Johnson's takedown defense is superb. Knocked out Joshua Van, which shows that he can get it done on the feet as long as he has enough time to put his hands together. Given that Loner is stuck by Jose Acoa and Felipe Dos Santos, someone who's taller than Loner and has better feet advantage, I think he's just going to beat him up. Honestly, guys, I think he's going to just make him scrap the whole time. Get in the pocket with Loner, not allow him to just start in and out of strike. He's going to get up close to personal and be throwing some uppercuts counter. And I don't know if Loner's going to like that going into round 2. He's going to start desperation shooting takedowns in round 2 once he realizes that he's getting out struck. And then, oh my God, literally at the same time, Loner Kavanaugh. Well, I mean, I think you owe Master Science a soda, Vinny. I think you owe him something to eat.
Yeah, chocolate fudgicles is sweet.
Yeah. Bruh, I know, right? Great minds, right? Great minds, right? Emmett Token Till, Jesus Christ. And see, now Vinny can joke about it. Mom, get the camera! Mom, get the camera! Oh! Oh! No! But, yeah, Loner's going to get outstruck here. I think he's dealing with a huge height and disadvantage. TJ's a dog for 3 whole rounds. And Loner is not. He's a dog for like the first couple minutes, and then it's like all like survival mode. So once he gets to survival mode, he's going to need some wrestling to beat Charles Johnson, and that's not going to happen, dude. TJ is elite takedown defense. He's not going to allow one takedown here. So he's going to beat the shit out of Loner. I can see it. If not knock him out, win a decision. Guru was beating John Jones in his dreams. Was mad his mommy wouldn't grab the camera to record it. Oh yeah. Isn't that a real life story? Didn't he like do that one? Christ. Old era Guru. Really something. But
let me tell you something.
Loner Kavanaugh is gonna try to style on TJ. It's not gonna happen. Once it doesn't happen, he's gonna be like what Nate Diaz said. Oh, you're a wrestler now. Oh, you're a wrestler now. And yeah, well, he's gonna fail. His wrestling is gonna hit the bed, and then he's gonna get out struck and get beaten up. It's just the audio. Bro just lowered the BGM sound so we can hear you clearly. All right, it's lower. I'm sorry, Sniff. I just can't. It's against my own personal beliefs on the incident. But I do appreciate the $2. But I'm sorry, I just can't. Imagine John Jones is a man-sized wolf spider that speaks like him. A man-sized wolf spider that speaks like him. Wait, what? Oh, from the Powerpuff Girls. Yes! I see you've been caught in my web, you little fly.
Now you're gonna get yours. Easy dinner.
Yes! You're trapped in a web of your own sin. So tangled web we weave, when we practice to deceive. Oh, you should have seen how loud it was earlier. All good. Thank you, Snip. Powerpuff Girls. Meow, 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 meow. Bless him. He wants to join in the leader. Buttercup is the strongest fighter. Powerpuff save the day. Fighting crime, trying to save the world. They show up just in time. The Powerpuff Girls. You're so funny. Oh my god, I have you in my private domicile. Islam has a interview recently said he's looking for that super fight with Ilya too. Yeah, I mean, make it happen after JDM. Pretty simple. John and Bear Pig. Jones. Jones is super ethereal, okay, guys? And he likes to play with beads and balls and all sorts of little toys, but he's super ethereal about climate change, guys. Early stoppage on that Hill beatdown. He was clearly pulling corpse guard. Yeah, exactly. He was just faking it. Like all the women in my life. I think I tagged the NAACP with that vid on X. I don't know if any of your horse science you high as a kite. What we need to now understand is if Sniff's really black or white. In living color. Wait a minute. This shit is only on ESPN Plus? I mean, you can open up a live stream if you want to. Would you? Would you? Fuck this shit, I'm going to sleep. Alright. Wait, you defeat the king, Fire King before Southern Common arrive, or wait until he's at full strength? Yeah, probably I would wait until he's at his most narcissistic and confident, and then I'd cut him down to size. The thing about Miami, no matter if it's gingerbread. Hey, Sniff, do you know the Muffin Man? Muffin? The Muffin Man! Not the button! Emmett Till cookies would sell good. They might, depending on where you sell them. It's true. Very good observation. Very, very good to me. All right. Matter what your name is. You ever pray to God? To Allah. Anyway, god damn. Oh yeah, more autocorrect. God damn it, Snip. Check the spelling before you post a poll. Just kidding. All right, next fight. We have Sumo Derji. Sumo Dwerji. Sumo Darji. Daria against Kevin Borjas. Sumo Derji, he's terrible when it comes to wrestling. He somehow managed to get submitted by both Matt Schnell and Tim Elliott. Although I will say that Tim Elliott submission loss played pretty damn well since then. But Matt Schnell is not whatsoever. Sumo Derji's got the power, though, and that should make the difference here against Kevin Borjas, who is a technical striker, doesn't shoot any takedowns, doesn't engage in any wrestling. It's mostly decided on the feet. Borjas likes the war. Sumo Derji likes to pick apart at range. I usually trust the guy who tries to stay safe and just outland his opponent from distance. And I think Sumo Derji is going to look pretty good here against Borjas. I think he's going to bore us, and it's going to be like the 7th fucking fight on this card. It's going to be at like 3 or 4 a.m. Everyone's going to be fucking tired, but we're still going to have this fight anyway. And Sumo Derji, I just think, is more experienced. It's better on the feet. Borjas just beat Ronaldo Rodriguez, who's garbage. So good for you, Kevin Borjas. Unfortunately, Sumo Derji, I think, he gave Charles Johnson a tough time on the feet. And I think Borjas is way worse than Charles Johnson. So, aren't the fights on now? Yes, they are. So if you need to duck out of the stream to watch some UFC, I don't blame you, Sniff. But if you do head out, thank you for hopping in, man. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for the $2 as well. But if you need to go, it's perfectly fine. LMAO, we pray 5 times, but each prayer is like 40 prayers long, dude. It's a lot of prayers. Yeah. No wonder Allah's like, God, all right already, all right. If the John Wilkes Booth criminal. Yep. Forget, man. Blew the top hat right of Abraham Lincoln. He was actually an actor at the play that Lincoln visited. And he was also the man who assassinated him and fell onto the stage. People forget, man. He was a Confederate. He was an actor wronged by Abraham Lincoln. If when he gets a tan, chaining, man. Hallelujah. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. Don't treat me like that. I want some coke on my feet. Get watermelon. But Kevin Borjas is honestly nothing special. He beat Ronaldo Rodriguez, complete fraud. And he was since the O'Day Osborne fight. And Sumo Derji is pretty ass cheeks, but he does, can strike when he wants to. Can give a good fight against anybody when it's on the feet. And Borjas, I think, is gonna, he's gonna keep it on the feet and he's gonna pay for it. So give me Sumo Derji to win this one by unanimous decision. He'll probably take 2 out of the 3, not all 3, in my estimation. If equals Blanco Unchained. Good one, Vinny. Excellent. Van Gogh Unchained. Yeah, I mean, has Smith cut off his ear before and sent it to somebody in a box? Somebody let me know. Definitely an artist. He's a music artist, so there's a connection. Blanco. Yeah. An albino. A mulatto. A mosquito. My burrito. Hey. Smith, Glasgow. Okay. Settle down, bud. Next we have Sergey Pavlovich against Where's Waldo? Here is Waldo. Cortez Acosta. WWEA. You can do what you want. You can have a good time. You can have a good meal. You can. You can hang out with all the boys. All right. Anyway, Sergey Pavlovich has looked pretty shit in his last couple fights. He got fully figured out by Alexander Volkov, but Volkov is number 2, number 3 in the Spivak. He's a shitty fighter. I don't want to fight him. And he almost lost that dude. I seriously had it two rounds to 2 rounds to 1 in favor of Sergey Spivak, but they gave it to Waldo anyway. Um, Waldo almost lost to Andrei Arlovsky, guys. Like, seriously bad. The problem with Sergey is just he couldn't manage on the feet. And will Sergey manage on the feet? I think he will. I think he's going to crack the spin of Waldo Cortez Acosta. I just think he is skinny, he's bad on the back foot. Sergey's going to be pressing the whole time. He's got a fantastic reach advantage. Not too much shorter than Waldo either. Um, I don't know if Sergey Stiv. If the worst of the two Sergeys at heavyweight could give Waldo problems, I think Sergey's going to knock him out pretty flat. Honestly, guys, I think he's going to get a little confidence back from that Jairzinho win. Honestly, it's his prime. They cut Jairzinho Rosenstruik. Um, terrible. Now he's making money dirty boxing. Fuck you, Dana White. Um, but yeah. Sergey Spivak, I think he's going to look a lot better here. He's going to sort of look like the Sergey of old. He will get technically challenged by Waldo, but I think that Sergey's still got the power, man. As long as he's keeping the pressure on Waldo, I think he's going to eventually find the pin and knock him out. I think Waldo isn't that great. He's about as good as Jairzinho is, and Sergey was able to take him down as well as wobble him. So I think he's still got it. I don't think he's a insane challenge like Alexander Volkov. I think he's mid. Honestly, I think Waldo should have lost a long time ago. So I have the Russian Sergey Spivak to win this one via
Brutality. 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 Brutality.
Oh, hell yeah. What? I proved, son, without a shadow of a doubt, you ain't got what it takes anymore. Can you win? Please, please, please. Tell me. Yes, sir. I got it. So easy. All right. That's going to do it, guys. Appreciate you.